Hello and welcome to Winning Post Ultra, brought to you by Kingfisher Ultra in association with Delton Casinos. I'm Mandira Lalwani, thrilled to be here at the Mumbai Racecourse, which is in its resplendent glory with beautiful weather.
In this episode, we bring you part 2 of the Royal Ascot race days and then back to India for the Juvenile Sprinters Million, the Chief Minister's Cup and many more races from the Bangalore Turf Club. On the 22nd of June 2017 was the Gold Cup with an impressive field of 14 runners. Big Orange, trained by Michael Bell, had James Doyle on his back. Order of St. George from Aidan O'Brien's yard would have Ryan Moore in the saddle to make this possibly the race of the meet.
St. George gaining quickly on the outside. Big Orange from Order of St. George. Big Orange, can he find a little bit more juice out in front? Order of St. George ranges up to join in. Big Orange buckling down, nose to nose. They hit the line. Big Orange on the far side may just have held on from Order of St. George in an absolute threat.
The Michael Bell trained 6-year-old Big Orange is well known for his front-running style, and he made virtually every inch of the 2.5-mile trip under James Doyle. But last year's winner and favourite, Order of St. George, came late on in the race under Ryan Moore, and the two horses battled to a thrilling finish in which Big Orange beat the Aidan O'Brien trained 5-year-old by a short head. The third race on Friday the 23rd of June 2017 was the Commonwealth Cup with 12 horses on the card to run over 6 furlongs. Aidan O'Brien saddled Caravaggio with Ryan Moore holding his reins. Harry Angel trained by Clive Cox with Adam Kirby in the saddle.
Down the Godolphin Bear and wins the Commonwealth Cup. His second, it was Harry Angel clinging on from Blue Point, bound for nowhere, back in fourth.
The Aidan O'Brien trained and well-backed favourite Caravaggio produced a spellbinding performance comprising of speed and stamina. Settled in mid-division early on by jockey Ryan Moore, under a furious gallop set by Clive Cox's Harry Angel in the 6-furlong event, the 3-year-old son of Scat Daddy stayed on tenaciously in the closing stages to master Cox's charge by 3/4 of a length, with Charlie Appleby's Blue Point a further half-length behind in third in a pulsating finish. Up next was the Coronation Stakes over 1600 metres, which had a small field of 7 horses at the starting gates. Aidan O'Brien saddled 3 horses in this race: Winter by Ryan Moore on her back, Roly Poly with Simi Heffernan, and Hydrangea with Padraig Beggy in the saddle.
Performance from Winter, 2 guineas, now a coronation. Winter is crowned at Royal Ascot, second Roly Poly, Hydrangea third.
Winter confirmed her superiority in the 3-year-old filly's 1600 metres division with a decisive victory at Royal Ascot on Friday, providing trainer Aidan O'Brien and jockey Ryan Moore with a quick-fire Group 1 double. The 3-year-old daughter of Galileo was always travelling sweetly under Moore, and when asked to deliver her challenge in the home straight, she found plenty for pressure to quicken away from the field in the closing stages to score by 2 1/4 lengths. The 24th of June 2017 was the final day and hosted the final race Group 1 of the meet, the Diamond Jubilee Stakes over 6 furlongs with 19 runners. From James Fanshaw's yard was the Tin Man, with Tom Queally guiding him past the post. Tazleet was also in the lineup and was trained by William Huggas, with Jim Crowley holding the reins.
As well. And here comes Tazleet from the back in the blue and white jacket. The Tin Man Lamato and Tazleet, they battle on. The Tin Man just doing best in the run. To the line, the Tin Man. The Tin Man wins again at Ascot. From his second, Tazleet Lamato third.
The James Fanshaw trained The Tin Man gained his second success at Group 1 level with a thrilling victory. Ridden by Tom Queally, the 5-year-old son of Iquanio was held up early on in the 6-furlong event, but having thread a passage towards the far side rail at the 2-furlong pole, the imposing gelding stayed on tenaciously despite drifting left to score by a neck from the fast-finishing Tazleet. The first day of post-GST era of racing saw collections on the tote grossing little more than 9 crores. The government stood to gain phenomenally by the 28% tax on betting, while the club tried to minimize the damage by continuing to keep 4% as its commission. In the long run, the 28% GST is bound to have a disastrous effect on racing. The third race of the day was the RS Nagendra Kumar Memorial Trophy, a Class 3 event for 4 years old and over horses to run over 1200 meters. The one winner who looked best in the paddock was the Imtiaz Khan filly Justice Angel. She was strongly fancied to score in this race with A. Imran Khan on her back. A Heart to Remember, trained by Warren Singh, who was second in the Prabalo Plate on June the 11th, would have Vishal Bunde in the saddle.
700-meter marker. 2 behind comes next is Leon Grayson, light tucked in towards the rail side. Birchwood is improved to now run second, last running last is Stella Ambition. They are heading towards the home straight and start to negotiate the bend for this RS Nagendra Kumar Memorial Trophy. And it's a Justice Angel, Heart to Remember towards the rail side. These two are up there in front. Then comes Saga. They have been followed by Interesting. Iron Man has been produced about 4 wide off the fence. They have been followed another half length behind Soviet Union. But inside the final 300 meters, Justice Angel on the outside. Heart to Remember towards the rail. It's Justice Angel now assumes Kaban. Close to about 2 in front of Heart to Remember. Then comes Interesting. Saga is the... Then we have the other runners of Leon and Iron Man, but Justice Angel has wrapped up this race. Well, it's a long way clear. Beneath up is Justice Angel. It's a fight for the minor placings between Heart to Remember and Interesting. Leon comes the next. Then we have...
Running against weak opposition in this race, Justice Angel justified the spirited betting by simply leaving the field for dead in the straight to win by a margin of 6 lengths. A Heart to Remember nosed out Interesting to get the runner-up berth. The feature event of Saturday was the Juvenile Sprinters Million, a Group 3 race over 1200 meters, and had 7 horses in the parade ring. A facile last start winner, Anacapri from the stables of champion trainer Pacey Shroff, proved too good in the plum event, up against mediocre opposition, and would have Suraj Naredu guiding her past the post. Toro Rosso, trained by Irfan Ghatala, who was coming into this race on the back of a win in the Sir Bruce Plate on the 14th of May, would be looking for a winning spot here yet again with Neeraj Raval in the saddle.
Level jump by all of them. Anacapri from the outside, crowding up the field as he goes ahead to lead this field about a length and a half in front of Todd Soros, streak ahead in third. Laura Mans comes in next. After that as Ositan on the wider outside. Then comes Majestical. Quasser is a close last as they head towards 800. Anacapri continues to head this field by about a length and a half now in front of Totsoro on the outside. Streak ahead holding the fence. Ositan on the outside. Then comes La Romance. Majestical and Quasser is about 2.5 lengths behind, bringing up the field. As they swing around a turn to straighten up with a little over 400 left in the Juvenile Sprinters Million. Anacapri is still travelling well by about 2.5 lengths and now quickening. from Torsoro in second. Streak ahead being pushed and coming under the stick. After that there's Occitan making some progress from the outside. But Anacapri inside the last 150 meters is completely in command and is going to lift the Juvenile Sprinters Million from Torsoro finishing second. Occitan is third. After that there is the Streak ahead.
Jockey Suraj Naredu had Anacapri lead all the way, and the Got Abroad filly had the field stranded in the straight and checked in more than 2 lengths clear of Toro Rosso in a good timing of 1 minute 11.99 seconds. Occitan was third. Up next was the Chaitanya Chakram Trophy, a Class 1 race over 1600 meters, which had 7 horses on the card. The South Indian Derby winner Salazaar, trained by Irfan Ghatala, was favourite by the scales as he was carrying less weight than he would have in a terms race if the opposition were to be the same, and this helped his cause immensely with P. Trevor on his back. Let the Lion Roar, trained by Prasanna Kumar, who was second in the Civil Service Cup over 1400 meters on the 17th of June, would have Suraj Naredu in the saddle.
Pearl Reward now assumes command. Close about 2 to the head of Magistero in second, Royal Scepter. Behind them will be Palas as they race away towards the 900 meter marker. Then comes Salazaar. Further 2 behind is Let the Lion Roar. 3 behind, running last of 7 runners is Spirit and Truth as they come towards the 600 meter marker. Back to the leader, Pearl Reward it is, by about half in front of Magistero, joining up on the outside. 2 behind comes the next is Royal Scepter. 2.5 lengths behind is Palas with Salazaar, now improving on the outside. Let the Lion Roar, still running last is Spirit and Truth as they take the turn and straighten up for the final run-in. They are homeward bound to the final 400 meters for this Chaitanya Chakram Trophy. Magistero comes in first, Royal Scepter on the outside, then comes Salazaar. Let the Lion Roar being produced on the wide outside, but Salazaar comes and assumes command. Close to about 1.5 lengths in front of Let the Lion Roar. Royal Scepter for the back, another half behind is Magistero, but Salazaar still the leader from Let the Lion Roar. Salazaar from Let the Lion Roar. Salazaar now quick and swell, close to about 2 to the head of Let the Lion Roar, ending up second. Royal Scepter, they have been followed by Magistero.
Trevor Patel was unhurried in his approach as he let the race evolve. He got busy approaching the final furlong, and the progeny of Burden of Proof bounced clear to win with ease from Let the Lion Roar, who, despite losing ground at the start, finished second best. The feature race of Sunday the 2nd of July was the Chief Minister's Cup, a Group 3 race for 4-year-olds only over a distance of 1200 meters. Champion trainer Pacey Shroff saddled 2 horses in this race, Denny Crane, who would have the services of J. Chinoy guiding him past the post. Kolkata challenger Multitude, trained by Vijay Singh, had the best credentials to score after the captain, who was back after a long layoff and was still preferred because Shroff's strike rate has been exemplary in the big plums this season.
Starters orders and they are racing for the Chief Minister's Cup. A level loud jump out by all the dozen runners, with Denny Crane now showing some early speed going into the lead from Shivan. Then there is Bold Command, Shivalik Star. After that there is Mickey Mouse on the outside along with Shivalik Star. Then comes the Bold Command is along the rails. Multitude is in between horses, Captain Courage. Then there is Sea Fairy, Castle Key, Rule Down Under. Smilestone is with them as they and Downton Abbey as they begin to approach the 800. Back to the leader, Denny Crane. Shivan about a length separating these two. Another length further behind is Shivalik Star. Mickey Mouse is on the outside. After that, there's Bold Command. Multitude, Smilestone is arranging up on the wider outside. Captain Courage is just behind, but still wider out. After that, there is a Castle Key and Sea Fairy together. Rule Down Under, Downton Abbey. But it's Denny Crane on top of the straight with 300 left in the Chief Minister's Cup, being challenged by Shivan. Coming under the stick. After that, there is the Mickey Mouse. There is Shivalik Star. Multitude coming up. A good run on the outside. But it's Denny Crane from Shivan. And Multitude, Denny Crane from Shivan. And Multitude, Denny Crane from Shivan. And Multitude. But Denny Crane is going to lift the Chief Minister's Cup from Multitude. Shivan is third.
Jockey Jay Chinoy took Danny Crane to the front, and the progeny of Arizan enjoyed his foray in front as he stayed put and fought on grimly to retain his advantage. Multitude once again was unlucky as the jockey timed his challenge a fraction too late for second place. The winner clocked a fast time of 1 minute 11.28 seconds.
The Sire list, based on monetary figures for 2016-2017 for Australia, has Schnitzel on top, who's earned over $14 million from 249 wins. Pretzel is the best performer, second Street Cry, and Fastnet Rock is in third, I'm Invincible in fourth, Not a Single Doubt in fifth, and High Chaparral sixth. In the winners list as well, it was Schnitzel on top. Fastnet was second with 221 wins, Sebring was in third, I'm Invincible fourth, Written Tycoon in fifth, and High Chaparral sixth with 212 wins. The Sire list, based on monetary figures for 2017 for Great Britain, has Galileo on top, who has earned over £3,245,000 from 31 wins, with Highland Reel being the best performer, earning £663,507. In second is Dubawi, who has Ben Battle as the best performer, while Dark Angel is in third, Pomoa in fourth, Ifraj fifth, and Kodiak sixth. In the winners list, it was Exceed and Excel on top with 70 wins, while he was eighth in the monetary list. Dark Angel was second with 62 wins, while Kodiak was in third, Acclamation in fourth, Dubawi in fifth with 55 wins, and Kilaki in sixth place. On to Hong Kong now, where the list by way of monetary rewards for 2016-17 include Holy Roman Emperor on top, earning over 40 million Hong Kong dollars, with Gentleman Only being the best performer, earning 21,570,000 Hong Kong dollars. Second was Fastnet Rock, third Exceed and Excel, fourth was Street Boss, Starcraft fifth, and Dylan sixth. Fastnet Rock, who was second in the monetary table, has topped the winners table with 27 wins to his name. Exceed and Excel is in second place with 22 wins, while Holy Roman Emperor, who has topped the monetary list, is in third, and fourth was Thorne Park with 15 wins, and Savabale fifth with 12, while Dewperth is in sixth. The New Zealand Sire list for 2016-2017 by way of the monetary yardstick had Savabale on top, who has earned over $3 million, with Kavi as the best performer. In second place was Ifraj with an earning of almost $2 million, with Ginger Mutts the best performer, earning $665,450. Tavistock in third, while Darcy Brahma fourth with an earning of over $1.5 million. Payne's fifth, and Master Craftsman is in sixth place. Savabale, who tops the monetary list, also has topped the winners list with 90 wins. Darcy Brahma is in second with 75, Ifraj in third, while Per Encanto is fourth with 69 wins. Alamosa is fifth with 59 wins, and Keeper is in the sixth place. And finally, it's Singapore's Sire list for 2017. On the monetary list are Darcy Brahma, who tops the table with 1,482,022 Singapore dollars, with Alibi as the best performer, earning $623,700. Casino Prince second with earnings of $823,239, and Limbs Cruiser earning $581,175. Showcasing in third, Tavistock in fourth with earnings of $667,006, Open in fifth, and Savabale is in sixth place. A quick look at the winners table, and Darcy Brahma tops the winners table too with 20 wins ahead of Showcasing with 14. I'm Invincible is third, Alamosa fourth, Swiss Ace fifth with 7 wins, and Elusive City is in the 6th place. That's all we have for you on this episode of Winning Post Ultra. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you missed anything at all, you can always watch it on our YouTube channel. Also, remember to follow Mohit Alwani on Twitter for his tips and to like our Facebook page. Goodbye, and until we see you next time, may the horse be with you.